What's up, y'all? It's Tezzy, baby. And I just want to say welcome to a brand new episode of Cortez Mac TV. This week I got an interview with my homie Kristen, the owner of 1820 Hats. Y'all are going to fall in love with her product. Y'all going to fall in love with her and her entrepreneurial spirit. She's just a dope all-around woman, and I can't wait for y'all to meet her. But before we get into that, we got some news to cover. And it all revolves around the Real Housewives. So if you don't like Housewives and you don't like reality TV, go to the interview. But if you a Housewives fanatic like me, let's talk. So Real Housewives of Atlanta is wrapping up season 13 with the reunion coming this Sunday. This Sunday, y'all. And we're gonna see Portia and Kenya go at it over Bolo Gate. We'll see Drew and Latoya go at it over who is the better newcomer or whatever else they want to argue about, baby blessings and profits. We'll see Marlo and Portia go at it after their fallout this season, which was so unexpected. And now I want to kind of segue to what we might see next season. Because some people have said that ratings were lackluster this season and the storylines were lacking. I'm a fan. I'm going to watch regardless. So I wish that there was more, but I can say that I definitely kind of, I got what I needed out of it. But rumor has it, Phaedra and Sheree going to be coming back next season. What y'all think about that? I love it. I feel like Sheree was always quick-witted, quick with her tongue and her comebacks, and she always came with the shade, and she ain't no punk. So I feel like she would be somebody good to kind of, not necessarily put Kenya in her place, but she would be a good foil for Kenya. She's a good, strong person for Kenya to play off of, because I get tired of Portia and Kenya always going at it. I want to see her and somebody else kind of have that storyline or have that dynamic. And with Phaedra, y'all, I just think it's time for her and Candy to either bury the hatchet or address it head on camera. I think that would be great TV for all of us to see them, do that. I don't know if Candy would be up to it. The rumor, a lot of people say Candy will quit if Phaedra ever comes back. I doubt she will let Phaedra affect her bag like that and affect the platform that Real Housewives of Atlanta gives to her. But we'll see. I'm gonna be waiting just like y'all. I would love for Phaedra, Sheree, Kim, and Nene to come back, but that's just me. Moving on to our second and final story for this week. We're keeping it light on the stories because this has been a heavy news week. I'm not gonna hit y'all over the head with stories that you've already heard about, but I want to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac because they are returning soon. Apparently, their season has been pushed up, and so post-production is working quickly to get y'all the new season of Potomac, and I, for one, can't wait. I love Karen. I can't wait to see what she's coming with. Wendy and all her 4 degrees coming back. I'm excited to see what Giselle and Jamal got going on. Candace is going to be in the place. I'm sad that Monique is not coming back. But, I think it's for the best. Monique is probably out doing some soul searching and growing and evolving away from the show. We never know. Maybe she'll end up coming back. So I'm excited to see what Candace's journey is like without having to address that narrative anymore. And then I'm also happy to see Ashley, thriving and her family growing, so I'm excited to see what happens with that. Just like I'm also excited for y'all to see this interview with my homie Kristen. Stay tuned, it's next. Y'all like my man in white? Some of y'all don't even have no business, you in other people's business, but today we're going to talk about a woman who has started her own business and is really killing the game. Now, let me go ahead and apologize for being rude as y'all watching my video. Thank you for your support. And what's up? I need y'all to say what's up, rather, to my girl, Kristen. How you feeling today?
Excellent.
Excellent.
Oh, yes.
Look, they coming with the great superlatives today. Excellent, great, magnificent, magnanimous, stupendous, all of that. So talk to me about, and we're here today to promote her hat line. It's called 1820 Hats. And if y'all have not heard of it, by the end of this interview, I'm gonna need y'all to be looking down here in the description. See where my finger's going? Down there in the description to get all the info that you need to make your first purchase. So talk to me about why hats.
Because I love them.
Me too. They'll tell you I don't really have my head out like that.
Yeah, and I think a hat is a true adornment, for the body, for the temple, from your thought process and everything. We start there. So, and I've been wearing fedoras for a long time. That is simple. It's really not complicated.
Your hat is your crown. That's the motto. So tell me about specifically fedoras. Now I'm a dad cap myself. You know, I'm a bucket hatter, you know, myself. But I have a few fedoras, and I really want to kind of venture out a little more because this is a sophisticated, sexy look. Is that why you went into that lane, or was it something else?
I went into that lane to take that sophisticated, sexy look and completely turn it into a rebel.
I love it.
So we took something that was classic and threw paint on it and glitter and words and everything that allowed us to live free.
How important is it to you now? Because you referenced freedom now twice.
Oh, yeah.
How important is that concept for you to get across your brand?
Well, the tagline is live free.
Mm-hmm.
It says 1820 hats, live free. I think freedom is a lifestyle. It's a state of mind. I believe because of the spirit in which we make the hats, that is the spirit that is released every single time. So it's effortless. We just do it. And I hear a lot of times, and the people who like ourselves are typically people who operate in freedom. They'll walk and say, wow, I love that. Cool, thanks. Appreciate that.
I love it.
That's it. It's just a lifestyle. And so when you think about freedom, it takes you out of traditions. And sometimes it places you in traditions. Freedom is having the ability to choose whatever it is that suits you and that serves you. And who's to say it's this or that? Just do you. So we got a little bit of everything.
Sound like I'm eating it here. I'm just really getting fed right now with these words. So your hat line is inspired by Matthew 8.
Yeah.
Now, I know some scripture. I'm more the book of Psalms. So talk to me about Matthew 18:20. What is that scripture? What does that verse state?
I do love Psalms as well. Psalms 31 is mine.
We there.
That's twice. It's Chris Brown and Psalms.
Right, we are connected, y'all. If you don't know what I'm talking about with Chris Brown, if you don't know what she just referenced there, you got to go head over to IG. Make sure you give me a follow. What's your IG, by the way, while we're here? What's your IG for the people?
1820 hats. 1820 hats. IG. Hit us up. We're uploading new stuff, new flavors every week.
Every single week.
Period.
Back to it.
So 1820, Matthew 18:20, it does say, where two or three are gathered in my name, I am among them, or I am in the midst of them. I truly believe that God in perfection is agreement. So when we come together collectively, we change the universe. That power is undeniable. So 20 hats is with partnerships. We do a lot of collections with people. We just work. My business started with me 2 years ago, but I didn't technically move on it until I met the right person. When I met the right person, Bianca, shout out to Bianca Malcolm.
Shout out to you, Bianca. Hey, new friend.
Yeah. Part owner of the company as well. I met her and she sparked it. There was something about her energy that just made it move.
Sometimes you just need that right energy to ignite something. Sometimes that catalyst is just right around the corner. That person, that spark. And so I'm glad that you got that spark. So what would you say has been the most, maybe not even inspiring, but what's been the thing that on your journey, what has been something that you just kind of felt propelled to keep going by? What's been something positive that you've experienced that's made you want to do this, go harder?
Truthfully?
Yeah.
Heartbreak.
Oh,
Heartbreak
wow.
is positive. Like all of it. It fueled me to fight for my life.
Heartbreak.
Yes.
Explain for the people.
So, heartbreak. I think I was the hardest year of my life up until this point has been 2019. I went through a breakup. Sob story. I went through leadership betrayal.
Wow.
And I'm not a victim. This is not that story. But I am saying those two things compound together broke me. And it almost breaks you down to an empty slate. To where you have to either A, stand up, face yourself, or B, reinvent yourself, or just both in general. And that's what I did. And at that time, I really felt like I would rather be dead. And since I never died, I was sitting there. I had to get up. I had to do something And that something came from that. So I'm grateful for the heartbreak. I believe that pain evokes change and growth and wisdom and freedom to know that I'll never be that again. And the only reason I was there is because I really didn't understand me here. I had no boundaries. I had no expectations. I had nothing set, no goals, anything in life. So, yeah, I love it. Man, I don't recommend it. I don't like going through pain. However,
but it does rebuild.
Yeah.
Pain rebuilds, and you can either let it break you or motivate you to rebuild, like you said.
Yep.
And so I'm glad that it motivated you to build. And with that, I want to talk about the product. Okay. So for each hat, would you say that it's a process for each individual one? Do you put is it a heart and soul into each one type situation? Yeah. I feel like it is.
Yeah, it's a journey behind each. We have a couple of designers that we work with, and every hat has a story. Yeah. So I have a hat that's a creation, and it honestly was a black hat, and we threw paint on it because in the beginning, when things are created, when things are established, it's almost like throwing spaghetti against the wall, throwing those thoughts and seeing what sticks, and then just seeing something beautiful that manifests itself out of chaos.
Just letting it come together and be
yeah,
beautiful.
That's that one. We have a hat that is an Affirmations hat. So on this hat, it literally says, I am bold, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am confident, I am beautiful. So all of the hats mean something. Yeah.
So every hat tells a story. So you ready to tell me some stories today?
I'm ready to tell you some stories today.
All right, let's see what we got. I'm ready, y'all. Y'all ready to see?
This is the hat we just got finished talking about. This hat is called Creation. So the darkness, and then you have the chaos. And this is everything that I was talking about. Creation. That's all I got.
It's bold. I feel like it definitely creation describes it because it looks like something that sprang from someone's mind. I would rock it. I love abstract concepts. I really, really do.
Yeah.
Tell me about the process behind making it. Is it a very painstaking, time-consuming process, or is it a love labor?
It's a love labor.
Okay.
This hat in particular, even though it looks like chaos, took a while to make. There was a couple of mistakes. This hat was not in my mind supposed to look like this. But when it came out like this, I was a little insecure about how people would receive it. So I just wore it. And I started wearing it. And I got a lot of people to stop and say, hey, what is that? And I'm like, you like it? You really like this? Yes, I really like that hat. And then even for me, the process of it helped me to grow into being different, into trusting the creativity that comes out of me. So the process is a life journey for every hat.
I love it. You got any more stories to tell me today?
Not for this hat right here. I only brought 2 types of hats today, and I did that so you guys can definitely go to the website.
And that's what y'all gotta do. And that's what y'all gotta do. 1820hats.com.
Yes.
1820hats.com. 1820hats on Instagram. Where else can the people find your products?
Facebook. 1820 hats on Facebook. And definitely, if you have an idea and you don't see it, we'll have a conversation, and from there we'll create the inspiration behind whatever it is that you're looking for. So that's how we birth collections.
So it's like customized. People can have a customized experience with 1820.
Absolutely.
So you got a new customer, basically, because I'm on the way. And my idea, you know how my brain works, I feel like now. So it's going to be something crazy. Watch, when y'all come back, you'll see me with a fedora from 1820. You're going to know that I designed it and customized it myself.
I can't wait.
Thank you.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. You already know. Well, thank you for your time today, Kristen, and y'all stay tuned for Who Won the Week. So since this week's episode is a bit delayed, we're going to switch it up. And instead of me telling you who won the week, we're going to tell you who started the week off with a bang. So this week's trophy goes to none other than actor Daniel Kaluuya for his Best Supporting Actor Oscar last night. He won it for Judas and the Black Messiah. And I just want to shout out the fact that He was one of 3 black nominees. It was him, Leslie Odom Jr., and Lakeith Stanfield, all 3 nominated, and we got a king that won that. So he represented from over the pond in Britain, but I definitely want to shout out Daniel Kaluuya for all his hard work, and you know, he's somebody who we've seen grow from Get Out, Black Panther, all these movies that he's been in, Queen and Slim. Yo, he's really grinding right now, and now he got the trophy to prove it. So we're gonna give you this one, and you can put it on the shelf with it. It's Cortez Mac TV, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for loving me, because I love you back. And I'm gonna see you later this week with a brand new episode. Let's go.